You can feel it, can't you? That strange silence between the laughter. The way they glance at their phone a little too quickly, smile a little too secretly, stay a little too late. There's a moment when your heart whispers what your mind doesn't want to believe. A moment when silence screams louder than words. That's the moment everything changes. And suddenly, you're not just in a relationship, you're standing in the middle of a puzzle where none of the pieces fit anymore. But you try to hold on. Because you love them. Because you built something with them. Because you want to believe that people don't just change. That they don't just stop loving you without a reason. But here's the truth, sometimes, they do. And you start noticing the little things. The shift in tone, the emotional distance, the absence in their eyes even when they're right beside you. And while everyone else sees smiles in your pictures, you see a stranger in your bed. This is the raw, unfiltered truth. And today, we talk about what most people are too afraid to admit out loud, the signs of a cheating partner, and the power in choosing yourself. 1. The emotional disconnect. At first, it's subtle. They're present, but not really. They listen, but don't hear. Conversations become surface level, laughs are shorter, hugs feel colder. It's like you're reaching out in the dark, and grabbing nothing. If your partner starts to withdraw emotionally, if their attention seems elsewhere, if their eyes don't light up around you the way they used to, it may not be your fault. It might be because their heart has wandered. And while it's terrifying to even think it, your intuition is a sacred thing. Listen to it. 2. They become secretive. They used to leave their phone on the table, screen up. Now, it's face down, locked, and always in their pocket. They're always busy. They dodge simple questions. They over-explain or say, "Why are you being so paranoid?" Let me be clear, when someone gets defensive about their privacy in ways they never did before, it's not your paranoia, it's their guilt showing. Love doesn't hide. Love doesn't delete texts. Love doesn't need to lie. 3. Changes in intimacy. Cheating doesn't always mean the intimacy vanishes. Sometimes, it increases, out of guilt. Other times, it disappears entirely. It becomes robotic, forced, lacking depth. It's no longer a connection, it's a routine. Pay attention to the why behind the change, not just the change itself. Your body will notice before your brain does. 4. They pick more fights or appear irritated often. A cheating partner will often project their guilt onto you. They'll start arguments over the smallest things. You'll feel like you're walking on eggshells around someone you once laughed with until midnight. Why? Because the more they fight with you, the more they can justify their betrayal in their mind. They'll convince themselves that you are the problem, so they don't have to face the truth about who they've become. 5. They start treating you like a stranger. One day, they're holding your hand. The next, they're scrolling through their phone while you cry beside them. You feel invisible. If they stop asking about your day, if they stop noticing your smile or your tears, if they stop showing up for you emotionally, they've already left the relationship emotionally. And if they're not with you emotionally, it's because part of them is already with someone else. But now, let's talk about you. This speech isn't just about spotting the signs of betrayal. This is about the moment you stop blaming yourself. Because that's what happens, right? You start asking, was I not enough? Did I do something wrong? Maybe I should have been prettier, thinner, smarter, more fun. Stop. Listen to me. Their decision to cheat is not a reflection of your worth. It's a reflection of their character. Their lack of integrity. Their brokenness. You could have given them the world, and they still would have wanted more. You were not too much. You were not too little. You were not the reason they strayed. Healing begins with truth. Yes, it will hurt. Yes, it will break you. Yes, it will feel like your world is ending. But I promise you, this is also the moment you begin again. You see, betrayal has a strange gift hidden inside its pain, clarity. It shows you who's really in your corner. It teaches you to choose peace over chaos. It reminds you that the person you need most is already inside you. You rise now. You will not let this make you bitter. You will not chase someone who ran away. You will not beg someone to love you when you already know how to love yourself. You will take the pain and plant it. You will water it with truth. And you will rise, not as a victim, but as a survivor. A fighter. A warrior. Because the truth is, some people come into our lives only to teach us how strong we really are. And betrayal, that's just the final lesson that says, it's time to move on. To anyone who's been cheated on, you didn't deserve it. You didn't cause it. You don't have to carry the shame of someone else's choices. Forgive, not for them, but for you. Forgive, so you can breathe again. So you can laugh again. So you can love again. Because the one who truly deserves you, would never make you question if you're enough. So if you've seen the signs, if your gut is screaming what your heart doesn't want to hear, remember this. You are not crazy. You are not alone. And you are not broken. This isn't the end of your story, it's the beginning of your comeback. And one day, not too far from now, you'll look back and whisper, "Thank you for breaking me, because I rebuilt myself stronger than ever." That's a fact.